Okay, so for today's video, we're going to talk about the new dinosaur species that was just recently described, Meraxes Gigas, or Gigas. And I'm doing this video to talk about this new interesting theropod because it was just recently discovered, and I just want to talk about what we currently know or currently think about this new species. It was discovered in 2012, but it was described this year fairly recently, maybe earlier this week or 2 weeks ago, but it was really recent. I wanted to find out a few more things before I made this video, and then after watching some stuff and learning more about this dinosaur just interested me so much, I thought I would just make a video on it and just try to teach some people after I've learned about it. So it lived in between the time of Giganotosaurus and Mapusaurus in Argentina. So it lived in the same areas that these two species would have lived in, but it lived in between them. Or at least that's what the fossils currently, but you know, considering that this is the only specimen of Meraxes found so far, you know, we could find out that it actually predated Giganotosaurus and lived after as well, or, you know, it lived after Mapusaurus as well. But for now, the only fossils we found of Meraxes show it lived in between Giganotosaurus and Mapusaurus, and Giganotosaurus came before Mapusaurus, if you weren't aware of that. And it is a member of Giganotosaurini, which is the branch that obviously has Giganotosaurus, but Giganotosaurini, or Giganotosaurini, is a branch in Carcharodontosauridae, which includes Acrocanthosaurus, Carcharodontosaurus, and Giganotosaurus. But since it's a member of Giganotosaurini, it means it was closely related to Tyrannotitan, Giganotosaurus, and Mapusaurus. That's the main four in that group, and I'm pretty sure that's the only four that are discovered right now. But that might be wrong. But it is most closely related to Tyrannotitan. And it's named after a Game of Thrones dragon, Meraxes. And it had a very complete skeleton, which helps us learn a lot about the other members of Carcharodontosauridae, especially the members of Giganotosaurini. And it, like I said, it lived in South America. And it lived with lots of different dinosaurs that lived around there. One of the cooler ones is Argentinosaurus. So obviously, I mean, this was a larger theropod. I believe the current estimate's about 35 feet. So it was a large theropod, not as big as Giganotosaurus or some of its other close relatives, but it was a very large animal. But probably not large enough to take down an adult Argentinosaurus, especially not on its own. But it probably would have taken down some of the younger ones, or it might have done like the slicing method that is speculated, where, you know, the Carcharodontosaurs had the shark-like teeth, so they would like go up and like just slice off a piece of the skin. That is something it could have done. So it might have attacked adult Argentinosaurus, but it probably wouldn't have killed an adult one. And obviously, I don't have a Meraxes figure, so I just did two other Carcharodontosaurid members. I did Acrocanthosaurus, just because this is one of my favorite Carcharodontosaurid figures I have, and I just recently got it. I have a whole video just for this figure, the Pterobibitat Acrocanthosaurus, and then this is one of its close relatives, the Safari Limited Carnegie Collection Giganotosaurus. If I had a Tyrannotitan figure, I would obviously put it in here. And obviously, if I had a Meraxes figure, I would put it in here. But obviously, I don't have a Meraxes figure since the species was just described. Obviously, they haven't made figures of it yet. Usually, it takes at least a few years for a figure like that to get made. There's been some other cool dinosaurs that have been described while my channel has been up. There was a really cool Megaraptor. But I want to try to do videos like this whenever a really cool new fossil comes out. And considering the Carcharodontosaurids are some of my favorite dinosaurs, especially since, you know, I've mentioned before, Allosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, and Giganotosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus and Acrocanthosaurus, all the Carcharodontosaurids are also some of my favorites. So, you know, it's just probably my favorite group of dinosaurs. So obviously, with it being a new member of that group, I had to make a video over it. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to try to have some more cool videos up. I have a plan for an Apex video, not Apex the video game, Apex Theropod deck building game, if you know what that is. And like I mentioned about the Tyrannotitan figure, somebody make a Tyrannotitan figure. It's such a cool dinosaur, and I don't believe we have a figure of it yet. I might be wrong about that, but I don't believe I know there's not a big brand one like a Safari Limited or Collecta yet. So somebody work on that Tyranitar. Also, like I said about Prehistoric Planet, I still want that Nanoxaurus figure as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm out. And stay tuned because that Apex video should be coming up really soon. Also, that Spinosaurus video is going to come up eventually. I made the stuff for that video forever ago, but I just still haven't got it around to uploading it and recording it.